So basically, you're cautioning people to look at where you are getting advice, or look at who you are getting advice from. Yeah. No, because you understand the good team.
If I couldn't well, the friendship is fine. And we're having that. Everyone knows what's the pincha again, you know.
They don't know. They've learned to become a man to seeing
The other guys
out there, but not actually learning from their parents or from their dads. This is how you should be.
This is how you should take care of yourself.
Yes, exactly.
On as well.
Oh, okay. For me, oh gosh.
Giving us a bit about yourself before getting to
All right. So I am Bubu, guys. Hello.
Welcome to the Gentleman's Club, a podcast where sophistication meets self-discovery. I'm never alone. I'm with the legendary Tammy here.
Yes.
And I have the icon, Mr. 50 Cent, Sony. Many.
Wish that though, man.
I don't cry no more.
There's no way to cry anymore, man.
Yeah.
How about it's been a minute?
It has been some time. Hey, life happened, but we keep pushing.
Yeah.
So, guys, I've got a serious question. You know this new movement called feminism, man?
The purple gang.
It's like a purple gang. Orange, I don't know what color they are anymore. What's the idea? How is it affecting us guys?
From my understanding, my brother, I would say it has affected us dismally and society in general. Because from what I know, there is no group in society where the individuals in it benefit. And what I know is that the group benefits, but the individuals don't. How so? If you're in a group and you stand by something, the group itself benefits in the term. Or let me just make an example with Umjolo. Umjolo, they advocate for cheating and playing around and dabbling all over. Advocate for cheating. But like,
Let him cook.
because like with a relationship, when you are saying you are committed, you won't put it in the bracket of Umjolo. But when you say Ajola and stuff, you put it under the category of it's not safe, it's not guaranteed, so I can do what I want because it's not guaranteed yet. So you say Umjolo advocates for cheating or going around because nothing is guaranteed. But the individuals in that group do not benefit because they're using themselves to benefit other people instead of benefiting themselves. All in the name of Siya, Jola, Pela, and we are not committed. Whereas in other groups like marriage and stuff, people approach it with the intentions of committing and looking out for one another. So groups that are made up by society and not religion and culture benefit, but the people in it do not benefit. So that's why I'm saying with regards of feminism, the group, the individuals in it do not benefit, but the group benefits. But the consequences of it is that society gets destructed or destroyed.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
What is feminism?
Ish. The thing is, Nota explained it perfectly where it started from and where it got to, but I'll just take bits and pieces from what he said. It started in the 1800s where females wanted a part of what men are doing.
Yeah, they wanted to be
regarding,
equal to men.
like voting and being part of society. And then it gravitated towards females now chasing power and wanting positions in high earning positions or careers. Whereas now the lower end of the feminism part is now nibbling and dabbling and destroying social structures that are made by different religions and different cultures.
I know. So, for me, what I think feminism is now, it's basically a movement made to destroy men. Like everything that's
True.
about men must just be destroyed.
True. I agree. I totally agree.
It's 50-50. It did not start off with the intention of destroying men.
It doesn't start, but it is. Always
It's heading there with a passion. True.
I agree. You know, I agree. Let's say, for an example, Nem, you are accused of rape. You're not given a chance to prove yourself. Automatically,
We are guilty till proven innocent.
you are guilty. Anything that has to do with the female, hence I'm saying he's right. Anything that has to do with the female, you guilty.
But in the past, usually you would also advocate to look out for a female. Like, for example, if you were to remove feminism, if a female was short of 5 rand by a taxi rank, you are most likely going to assist them.
Yeah.
Whereas with a guy, you'll be like, I don't have.
Essentially plan.
Exactly. So that's out of feminism, but by default already, we already had a soft spot for females. So it's not necessarily over to feminism is destroying men in that sense. Yes, it's destroying the structures of society in different ways and forms, and the outcome of it is gonna be something that we haven't imagined because we haven't been through such in human history before.
Okay, I hear you. But how many guys who are in prison as we speak that are not guilty, but they've landed themselves in prison because of a situation gone wrong?
I think it's easier or best to say feminism has enhanced females from taking accountability or has enhanced females from having morals.
True. Because my other point is, as a guy, can you sleep with a woman and then tomorrow morning accuse her of rape? Because remember,
They wanna laugh at you.
yes,
Yeah,
because remember,
that's what I was.
They wanna laugh at you.
because with sex, it's a thing for two people. As much as they are able to wake up in the morning and they say it's a rape, they are able to wake up in the morning and claim it's rape, as whereby it's a thing for two people. So now I'm bringing this question to gents, us as guys. Can you wake up in the morning and say you were raped? Because as much as they are emotional beings, we are also emotional beings, but we are taught to be strong and not show emotions most of the time. For example, let's say you had a bad day today. You are frustrated, and then one of the ladies that you're seeing decided to come and visit you, ne? Not the one that you're dating, the one that you're saying, like, I'm going back to home, John, and chance you said, you could say, it can be anything, it's not commitment. One of them, Mojolana, they said, nah, no, let me come and see you. You sleep with her. Remember, you're not in the right state. Sleep with her in the morning, and then we realize, we would say, maybe you feel more depressed. Do you have the right to claim that there was rape? Because mentally and emotionally you were not right. You were not okay. Can you? Because in how many cases do you know of women who say, no, I'm fumang or what, but sex happened at the end of the day?
A lot. I know personal
So,
friends.
so why is it different when it comes to men? Why can't you, as a man, you wake up in the morning, you go to the police station and claim that you were raped?
Change your mind.
The thing is,
Basically.
Yeah.
I think females are given.
And you can easily say, I'm for mom.
Yeah.
Yes,
And they didn't say yes.
but thing is, you find that
Yeah, but it happened.
yeah,
For party.
Yeah.
you find that females have been given leeway to exercise that thing. Because now, if you were to look at it from another perspective, most of the guys that I've come across have been in a way raped by a female because they lost their virginity to an older female who was putting them in a position to sleep with them by force.
Yeah. Did they report it?
They can't even report it because it's gonna be a joke. Because to people their age, yes, because people to their age mates, they will see it as something cool. But if you actually sit down with elders, you realize, no, this kid has actually been raped. But his age mates are saying that he's done something cool.
I hear you. You have a solid point. But I'm gonna take this entire conversation, then I'm gonna go back to the question that he asked earlier. Not the question, the statement that he made earlier that feminine is out there to destroy men. So now, if you, as a guy, you find yourself in that situation where you are raped, but you can't speak, and mentally that's gonna destroy you. I'm going back to his point. Mentally, that's gonna destroy you because you didn't get the full experience. You didn't enjoy it. So, in most cases, whenever you're gonna have it, it will it won't be as much as how people imagine it. Because remember, you were not ready for it when you did it. So now you're never gonna enjoy sex to that point because you're always gonna think of it the way that it happened. So emotionally, mentally, you're already destroyed as a person. And I'm gonna go back to the people that we were talking about. Most people are in jail were destroyed by women. And most of women, some of them they get pregnant for money. That's destroying you as a person. Because you can't tell me that we will be dating, we have a child, but now it's my responsibility. As if I made a child alone. Because as soon as when you're working, you have a lot of debt. No? There are months whereby you'll be flat broke. You're getting paid tomorrow, but you're already broke. And women would never understand that. They'll rather have you.
Stand by.
You have a point, but they'll rather have you do criminal activities just for them to get what they want. So let me finish. So with them, they are selfish beings, né? And I feel like this feminine thing is. I'm sorry to say this. Whoever's watching, I'm really sorry to say this, but I have to say it. There's this feminine thing. I feel like it's not fair when it comes to men because it favors women more than men. Yes, it's a woman thing, but it favors women in everything. It favors women because to me, it's supposed to be us as men coming together, supporting women, protecting women. Because we grew up in that era. Because I feel like this feminine thing is it's a new movement. Because we grew up in an era whereby you are always taught to always respect a woman, which most guys is what they're doing right now. And when you do that, most of them they take advantage of that. So I feel like this feminine thing is he's right. This feminine thing is made to destroy men, nothing else.
Okay, I want to say something. I want them to hear me properly. So, with feminism, right? It's an old movement that has good intentions. Because, I mean, let's face it, women couldn't vote at some point. There were places that, jobs that they couldn't get even. There were,
Yeah.
yeah, there were jobs that they couldn't get. There were places they couldn't go to. I mean, the intention behind it, very brilliant. It's very thoughtful. It's also quite good. I'm for it. The only part where it becomes an issue is in today's society, it has become slightly toxic because it's all about destroying men and picking up women. Yes, I believe in picking up women. I mean, guys, respect your ladies, respect women, have respect basically. It's just when you have to drag a man down for you to actually get the woman up. That's where it doesn't wrong. The balance, that's where you get things like abuse because this
Yes.
guy has been pushed in the corner so many times for so long and now he's a man.
But
So he's
personally,
gonna
I think
lash out.
I think that's a formula for some sort of doomsday that we're not expecting. Why am I saying that? I know. Wait, let me land. The beginning is gonna be heavy. Let me land.
Yeah.
If a female is given something without boundaries, chances are she's gonna destroy it because she won't be able to maintain it. How so? A lot of females have been given the titles and the respect that they've been given due to the fact that there were certain boundaries related to their gender roles, in which most of them were cultural or religious. Whereas with the Western culture, the target or the aim was to give females those responsibilities without having any boundaries. What example can I use to actually motivate what I'm saying? Um, when most guys actually become financially stable, they start thinking of family or a legacy or marriage. And you can see that in the modern times with what they call passport bros. When guys have actually made it and want to invest into families, they'll go to religious places or traditional places
Yeah.
and get a submissive wife. But when females get to that level, they want to live their best life, traveling, having sex in different countries, mostly Jamaica, and not having any form of exactly, not having any form of boundaries, meaning they're not maintaining or they're not maintaining the feminine part, but they want to find themselves through men or masculine activities. So with the feminist movement, I think it started off well, but the formula as it's going right now, it's not having a happy ending from my perspective.
Yeah, I would agree with you. In fact, yeah, I totally agree with you. There's nothing more I can say to this.
Oh, nothing.
I take
I-
back all my statements.
It's nothing, my brother. It's nothing.
It's alright. It's alright.
Okay. Guys, please let us know because we're also thinking of making a part two of this thing. Please let us know in the comment section what you guys think, what you gravitate towards. If we're incorrect in certain points or places, please highlight it to us so that we can add it onto our second episode of, not second episode, of part two of the recent topic of has feminism destroyed men or society as a whole. Thank you.
Sharp.